Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Yahweh is the true name of the God of Israel, who this world calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the true name of his only begotten Son, who the world annually calls Jesus Christ. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. All right. Where I learned this truth, okay, who are teaching the 100% truth, all right, according to the Bible, all right, giving them their bodies as a living sacrifice unto the Most High, which is their reasonable service, okay. Double honor goes out to you, all right. Peace goes out to the whole elect, the 144,000 down to the 1/3 of all Israelites who will receive salvation out of America when destruction comes, and also to the confusion of faith, all right, who are sincere, okay, seeking out their salvation with fear and trembling, who are scattered across the globe, okay, who look like a different heathen nation, but through your seen line, you go back to Israelite man, all right? And your spirit bears witness that you're Israelite because you can accept his word. Shalom goes out to you. I'd like to give more praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, for allowing me to do another video to the Holy Spirit, all right? In this video, okay, the topic is going to be that nuclear missiles, all right, aka ICBM missiles, all right, are in the Bible, okay? Nuclear missiles are in the Bible, okay? All right. So with this topic, okay, a lot of the average day, all right, the average day citizen in America, okay, citizen all around the globe, okay, they wouldn't think that nuclear missiles would be in the Bible, okay? Just putting out there, okay, that nuclear missiles, all right, are in the Bible, nuclear weapons, all right, ICBM missiles, okay, but they are, okay, all right. But of course, all right, in the Bible, okay, it doesn't say ICBM missiles, okay? It doesn't say nuclear missiles, all right? It doesn't say nuclear weapons, all right? Because the Bible was not meant, all right, for everyone to understand, okay? The Bible was not meant for everyone to understand, okay? So my first precept scripture, okay, is going to be Matthew chapter 13, Slakia, and verse 10. The disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them? Why speakest thou unto them in parables? Okay. So the Lord's disciples, who this world calls Jesus Christ, all right, wanted to know, all right, why he spoke in parables. Okay. Verse 11, he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not given. All right. So it's only given to a select few, all right, the elect, all right, out of the nation of Israel to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, all right, and first and foremost, all right, the prophets, all right, the 144,000 prophets, all right, to know the mysteries of the scriptures, okay, and to break them down and know the breakdowns, okay, the dark sayings, okay, is given unto them, all right, because the word parables, all right, if you go on Enema online, all right, it will read, okay, saying or story in which something is expressed in terms of something else, okay? So the main, all right, the main message, all right, that you're trying to say, okay, you disguise it with other words, all right? Okay? Why? Why do you do this, all right? So not for so no one so not everyone to understand, okay? Because it's not meant for everyone, all right? That's what the Lord spoke in parables, all right? Okay, disguising, all right, the true meaning of what he wants to only let his disciples know, all right? This is allegory, all right, on Enema Online, okay? Figurative treatment of an unmentioned subject under the guise of another similar to it in some way, okay? All right, so what you say could be similar to the exact meaning, all right, that you hide, okay? All right, But at the end of the day, you don't flat out say, all right, the exact, you don't flat out say your exact reasons, all right, the exact message, all right. You don't flat out say it, okay. In the scriptures, it doesn't flat out say ICBM missiles, all right, are going to destroy America, okay. It doesn't flat out say that, okay, because the time, all right, when this was written, okay, English wasn't around, all right? The English language wasn't around, right, during these times, okay? The terms ICBM missile wasn't around, nuclear missile, okay? All right, nuclear warhead, all right? Those terms weren't around, all right? The English language, all right, came around, right, around the 5th century, okay? All right? So let me start with my first precept, okay? It's Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Okay? So this is a dark saying, all right? Behold, I created the smith. Or the smith is what this world will call scientists, all right? The Most High, all right, is in control of these scientists, all right? That bloweth the coals in the fire, that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, all right? So for the Most High's work, all right, an instrument. And what that instrument is, all right, right? ICBM missiles, all right? Nuclear missiles, weapons, all right? And I have created the waster to destroy, okay? So the Most High, all right, put in the spirit for these scientists, right, to make these weapons, right? To make, all right, nuclear missiles, okay? The Most High put it, okay, is in control of them, okay? Because the Most High controls man's goings, all right? All right? No one controls their own self. No one has free will, all right? This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. All right. So in this precept, okay, when it says Babylon, okay, it's not talking about, okay, it's not talking about ancient Babylon. All right. It's talking about new Babylon. Okay. Okay. The word Babylon means confusion. All right. And this new Babylon is talking about, okay, it's America. Okay. Why? Because this had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. All right. A golden cup. Why is it known as a golden cup? Okay. Because America, all right, is known as the great city. Okay. A light that never goes off. All right. That never stops. A light that always shines. All right. In the darkness, America's known as. All right. The best city, Slocky, the best country, all right, kingdom, okay, all around the globe, all right, across the globe, America is known as the golden cup in the Lord's hands that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, okay? And what's the wine, all right, of America, okay? America's philosophies, all right, America's ways, customs, okay, of wickedness, all right. The other nations, all right, have drunken of that, okay, and now they're mad, okay, because they realize, all right, the benefits of America, all right, the ways of America, all right, are wicked, okay, they're bullshit, all right. At the end of the day, America's philosophies, all right, the way America, all right, handles its global power, all right. Now let me skip to the point. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 11. Make bright the arrows, okay? Gather the shields, okay? In this scripture, okay, it doesn't say ICBM missiles, all right, nuclear missiles. It says make bright the arrows, all right? It's talking about, okay, nuclear missiles, all right? Was the words being used as arrows, okay? Because nuclear missiles, all right, they look like arrows, okay? They look like giant arrows in the sky, all right? Just a giant arrow, okay? All right. If you have a bullet, okay, it looks like a bullet too. All right, goes straight in as a point at the end. All right, just like an arrow. Okay, it goes straight in as a point at the end. All right, nuclear missiles are like giant arrows. Okay, so the term nuclear missile, ICBM missile. All right, the prophets, all right, weren't using that term back then. Right. So let me go back to my precept. All right. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. All right. So let's go into this word Medes, all right? Because the Most High raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. So we need to know what, all right, Medes, all right? What is it talking about? All right. It says Media or Medes or Madai, Middle Land, a people descended from the son of Japheth and who inhabited the territory of Media. All right. Okay, the sons of Japheth, all right, their territory. Okay. All right. If you go to Google, all right, you check up Japheth territory, all right, Japheth territories. Okay, Japheth will be in Europe. Okay. Back then, uh, Japhethites, all right. Okay, the nation, all right. They were in Europe, all right, in parts of Russia. Okay. All right. So when it says, okay, let's go back. All right. When it says in verse 11, it says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields, and the Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. All right. Let's talk about the kings of Russia. All right. Today. Okay. The spirit of the kings of Russia. All right. And who's the leader of Russia? All right. Vladimir Putin. All right. He's the leader of Russia today. Okay. All right. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields, and the Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. All right. For his device is against Babylon. And we know Babylon is America. All right. So the kings of Russia, for his device is against America. All right. All right. To destroy it. Okay. For his device. All right. Nuclear missiles. All right. To destroy it because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Right. Only the elect. All right. Are going to be able to get this. All right. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai from the apostles of Great Millstone. All right. Only the elect's going to get, all right, these dark sayings. All right. Heard that nuclear missiles are in the Bible. All right. It's just not being called nuclear missiles, being called arrows. All right. So this is Second Esdras. All right. Chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Right. So the Most High's right hand. Right. That bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. All right. So the word arrows again. Okay. Talking about nuclear missiles. And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay. So you can't shoot, all right, an arrow, all right, an arrow like this or a bullet, all right, from one end of the earth to another. Okay. You can't do that. All right. You can shoot nuclear missiles, all right, ICBM missiles from one end of the earth to another. All right. So let's talk about nuclear missiles. All right. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. All right. Because the Most High is controlling them. All right. That bendeth the bow. The Most High is controlling them. All right. These missiles. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. All right. So when you send these nuclear missiles out, okay, you're not just gonna come back and change the um change the what's it called, the location, all right, of where they're going. All right, they're gonna go to the target where it was sent. All right, these missiles. Okay, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Okay, and so nuclear fire, like a like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward. All right, so it's not gonna go backward, these missiles. Even so, the plagues that shall be set upon the earth shall not return again. Okay, so these plagues are going to return. All right, these nuclear missiles. All right, when they're shot, okay, from Russia, okay, from America's allies, right, from Iran, China, okay, Japan, okay, when they're shot at America, they're not going to come back, right, and return back to where they were shot at. Okay, they're going to go to America, okay, that great city, right, the Golden Cup. All right. Spiritually, Babylon the Great, all right? Spiritually, Sodom and Egypt, all right? Because Babylon means confusion. America's known, all right, as the land of confusion, all right? Okay? Verse 17, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And that's what Esdras is saying, all right? Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? All right? So a bullet, it's not talking about a bullet, all right? It's not talking about an actual arrow. It's talking about nuclear missiles, all right? The same missiles, all right, that Trump and all these different world global leaders are boasting about, all right? This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, right? So this word plague, all right, is key, all right, because back in right here, it's in verse 16, the second Ezra chapter 6, second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 16, it says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues, all right, that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Right, so plagues, all right. Another word of nuclear missiles, all right, in the scriptures, all right, an arrow, all right, plagues, okay. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people, all right, that have fought against Jerusalem, right, against the Israelites, right, the Most High's elect, okay. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Okay, so what plague can make your flesh consume away while you stand upon your feet? And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. So your eyes just are melting, all right? Okay? Just melting, all right? And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, all right? So what kind of plague is that? All right, nuclear fire, okay? Nuclear fire, okay? Known as the lake of fire, okay? That's about to come to America, all right? Through what? ICBM missiles, okay? It's gonna burn up America, and people's eyes are gonna melt away. Okay, and their tongues gonna melt away. Right, their whole body's gonna melt away. Right? Why? Because they're wicked. Okay. You 2/3 of you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you other heathen nations, all right, who fought against, all right, Jerusalem, all right, the elect. Okay. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. All right. Next precepts will be Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about all ye that bend the bow, all right? So all you other countries, all right, who have nuclear, right, capabilities, all right, nuclear missiles, right, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Okay, so shoot at Babylon, okay, aka America, right, because she has sinned against the Lord, all right, because it's the most wicked kingdom, all right, to ever be established, all right. So America's gonna get completely wiped off the face of the earth, right, through nuclear missiles, all right. It says spare no arrows, all right. Talk about nuclear missiles, all right. Not actual arrows, all right. These arrows can't, all right, burn your flesh, all right, and make your tongue melt away, all right. My last precept will be 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right. Okay. So the day of the Lord, all right. One aspect of the great day of the Lord, the second coming, all right, of who this world calls Jesus Christ, all right, is elements melting with fervent heat. All right. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. All right. So through what? Okay. Nuclear missiles, all right, as well as the Lord, okay, who is world called Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahweh Shai, all right. His powers, his spiritual power, okay, and so-called UFOs, all right, right, which are really chariots of Israel. And yes, they are in the scriptures as well, so-called UFOs, unidentified flying objects, right, but they're identified in the scriptures, okay. So the scriptures does talk about ICBM missiles, all right. It just doesn't say it, all right, because it's a dark saying, it's a parable, okay, all right. And this is how America, okay, you so-called white people, all right, this is what's about to come, okay, you Edomites, according to the Bible, all right, lake of fire, okay, destruction, all right, mass heat, high level of heat, okay? And you Edomites don't like heat, all right? You so-called white people, all right? And that's what the Most High is bringing, all right? Why? Because of your wickedness, all right? Because the way your rulers, okay, you Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and elite banking families, the way you rule the world, all right, in wickedness, all right, it's gonna come to an end, all right. It's temporary, your rulership. So the Most High will bring it to an end, all right. So I hope this video is edifying, all right. Death and destruction to America, all right, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.